All right, so unfortunately, Michael Rainey Jr. is not here. He had a booking. He's been in Jamaica. I was in Europe.
Booked and busy.
Yeah, booked and busy. We needed an episode, and everyone has been harassing me about getting the Force people on, harassing Michael. You know, we need people from Force, you know. And there's no shade. It's just they were filming in Chicago. They just wrapped. So I was like, okay, fine. We'll get some Force people on. So I have two special guests today. Last one to the airport buys breakfast. Day one. Our first special guest is LaToya Tonodeo.
Hello.
She is going to be guest hosting with me today. Michael obviously could not make it, but
he's booked and busy, so I'm just keeping his seat warm real quick.
It happens. So
real light, like.
But also, what I want to do is I want this podcast and me and Michael as well to be that, to have people from other shows come in and host and interview people from their show, like when their stuff comes out. So, this is kind of the beginning of that and us really trying that out with not just me and Michael. I would love for Michael to do an episode with someone else too, like that just would be great. So this is kind of like us testing it out and see how it goes. So without further ado, we're going to introduce our guest we're going to be interviewing, and that's my brother, Kris Lofton.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
What's up, dog?
I'm so excited to have you on.
Man, no, I'm excited to be here, bro. I watch all of these. Toya, what's up?
What's up?
I've known Toya, too, a minute because,
Ireland, yeah.
Yeah, man, so it's dope to finally be here on the couch.
You guys have known each other for longer than Power Universe?
Yeah, I mean, not but like I know of him.
Exactly.
I met you at the Regard. Oh, hell, it's okay.
I don't know.
He's like, okay.
I can tell you, I just know Arlen for years. I've known Arlen so long. Like, I've known
Yes,
Arlen
you have known Arlen for a long
years. So
time.
I've known about her and Arlen for years. So, like, yeah.
Yeah, Arlen is Toya's fiance. So sorry, everyone being like,
sorry, y'all. Yeah, taken.
It was so funny. I was watching, Friday the 13th, like a couple weeks ago, and I see Arlen come on the screen. I was like, oh!
Yep.
Yeah.
And Final Destination 5, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
She's dropping his credits now.
I mean. But anyway, we're here with you. You came in looking fly, okay?
Oh, man, I told you, I just try to do what I can do when I can do it, man.
I have a question.
Really
Can we start? Because I have a real, who would you say dressed better, your character or you? Because
I would say my character for sure because my character's richer than me. Yeah, my character's a lot richer than Kris. Kris is just still crawling before he walks. That's you know what I'm saying. But I'm not doing that bad either.
Nah, he always comes dripped out. Like
I'm not doing that bad either. Right. But I will say that even though he's got more money, Kris got a little bit more. Because I tell people this: it ain't about budgets; it's about touches.
Right.
It's not about budgets; it's about touches.
Right.
Like me and my homie, we would have like little wars decorating our crib because I be into like that interior decorating shit.
I do see it on your story.
No, I be on that. Yeah. Like, I be on that. So my homie, and he's rich. Like, he's syndicated rich, network TV,
nice.
200
syndicated
episodes
rich is different rich, yes.
on network TV.
Yeah.
Like, he's different level of money. But I'll get something, and it'll piss him off, because he be like, why didn't I think of that?
Right.
And I'm like, dude, $150 on Amazon killed you. Popcorn machine in the corner.
Right.
You ain't fucking with me. Like, you ain't fucking, you know.
Amazon be coming through. Amazon low-key got me in a chokehold. I'm not even gonna front.
Legit, man. Legit.
It's dope.
That's it. I just try to do little things, man. But I would say Janard, much fresher than me because he's richer than me. But this is new season 2. You're going to see Janard start dressing a lot more like Kris. I'm going to say that.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Did you have any say in that this season?
Yeah, they were really, really cool this season.
Is it Frank?
Man.
It's Frank's on your show too?
No, Frank's not there this season. I think he left us for y'all.
Dude, he's always telling us he's leaving us for you, and then all of a sudden everyone on Force was like, yeah, Frank's not here. I'm like, where is Frank?
He wasn't with y'all?
No, and then all of a sudden
he came towards the end.
Right, like 7, 8, 9,
I saw him
10.
more towards the end.
Okay. Yeah, he left this season. We got Monique.
Oh, nice.
Monique's our girl this season, and she's been like really, really collaborative and all this stuff. And then we got Gary Lennon, our showrunner. So
you have a new showrunner this season.
Yeah, we got a new showrunner, Gary Lennon. He came over and changed the show.
Nice.
You know, like this It's gonna be a show now. Like we might chime in and try to talk shit with y'all this season when y'all be trying to go back and forth.
Here's the thing.
I might have to chime in this season now, Gianni. I don't know, dog.
Here's the thing. David Fincher could have taken over that show. You're not competing with Ghost. That's your show.
Okay, no bias. Hey,
man, we coming soon. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a new show this season. Shout out to Gary Lennon and Joseph Sikora, baby.
Shout out.
Wait, who was the second one you said?
The second one is a guy by the name of Joseph Sikora.
No. So what I will say is, Kris, before I even met him we kind of followed each other on social media. We started talking a little. Dude, like, I really wanted to start the episode with just saying, like, you are one of the sweetest people I have ever met in my entire life. Oh. You have shown nothing but love. Like, and I want people to know, like, how good of a dude you actually are, because you don't get that a lot in this business. Like, Toya, I can't stand. You know what I mean? No, but like, you just don't get a lot of that in this business. Facts. I just really wanted to, like, shine a light on how much I like you as a person. Toya can attest to that. Michael, everyone has nothing but the best things to say about.
Bro, because I watch all the podcasts, bro. So I hear every time you, like, mention me, I'm like, bro, you ain't got to do that. That's dope. So the feeling's mutual.
It's real. It's not like no Hollywood bullshit. Like, it's real.
Exactly. And that's how I feel.
When the show when Ghost just came out, like, he was retweeting about it. Like, it felt like you were on Ghost. Like, you really showed us so much love. Like,
are you crazy?
It didn't feel like competition. Like, it was just genuine love. And then in the DMs, like, he'll give his whole prediction. I'm like, dang, you might as well be in the writer's room. He would know things before it even happened. Like, I didn't even know it was going to happen. And then the way he figures it out, I'm like,
they must be sending him scripts.
Bro, like,
he be locked in.
I be locked into that shit, bro. And I think, like, a writer, because I ultimately do want to write and direct. That's my ultimate goal. I feel like if Janard's not dead by season 4, I'm going to ask them to let me direct the episode. I've shadowed a couple directors last season and this season. So, like, just to throw the hints out there that's what I'm on. And one day, I'm like, y'all can write it, but just let me direct this one.
Yeah, it was so funny because me and Woody, we both want to direct. Yeah. So we both asked if we could shadow, and then once, like, they was both of us asking, they were like, no, it's too many people asking.
It's too many people asking.
Too many.
Yeah.
We have a big baby in the room for you.
Oh, sorry.
Not a big baby.
What's up, big baby?
What up?
That's my boy, Glenn Big Baby Davis, everybody.
Yep.
Right, come on now.
It's a random... Dropping off some Prada shades for me.
You know, we just have like big stars that just come in and watch. You know.
I
know. Yeah, my fault.
That's crazy. Hello, nice to meet you.
Hear ye, hear ye. I wish I had like a cloak and like a top hat. I've been watching way too much Harry Potter lately. But here's the thing. I am introducing you guys today to established titles. It's a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland, all while helping with global reforestation efforts. I mean, we're basically stopping global warming. Okay, so you know from Shrek how they call him Lord Farquaad? I'll put it in your terms because you're feeding me all these scientific things. Basically, if you own a piece of land in Scotland, no matter how big or small, or other places as well, you are referred to as a lord or laird. So title packs will give you 1 square foot of land in Edelston, Scotland. So that pretty much means you are a landowner in a foreign country and people have to refer to you now as lord. So now, right here, as you can see, I am Lord Gianni Paolo and everyone has to call me that from here on out. Your certificate, okay, it features a unique plot number and a crest. Okay? You have your own number of piece of land in Scotland. How cool is that? The exact location of my land is right here. You know, I haven't gone and seen my land yet, and I know I only have a square foot, so it's not like I can put a pool in there. But you can keep going, and then, you know, you might have your own house one day. Established Titles plants a tree with every single order, and they work with global charities. The global charities are One Tree Planted, Trees for the Future, and your favorite show, One Tree Hill. I made that last one up. So, perks with this, you can now change on your credit card to Lord, whatever your name is. I'm going to be Lord Gianni Paolo now. You know what? Season 3 of Ghost, I'm making them put Lord Michael Rainey Jr. and Lord Gianni Paolo on the credits at the beginning of every episode. They also have couple packs, so you can get a conjoining plot of land. I wouldn't recommend it because if you've ever like been in a lease with a girl and you guys break up, it's like, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean? It's like, get out. Anyways, so the first 200 people that purchase a title pack will be placed next to mine and Michael Rainey Jr.'s plot of land in Scotland. We'll be neighbors. make sure you use our link and we can build our own little Crew Has It kingdom, baby. So Established Titles are having a giant Black Friday sale right now, 10% off. Use the promo code CREW and we can be neighbors, baby. And you can just make everyone call you Lord. That's the coolest part about this. You know, I love saving the planet, you know me. But the coolest part about it is making my cameraman, Yao, call me Lord from here on out. So make sure you go to establishedtitles.com/crew and support the boys, support the channel, and get your plot. Again, establishedtitles.com/crew for 10% off. You've been working since you were obviously very young.
Yeah.
So what was like the first thing that you did when you started?
Well, basically, my story is I heard something on the radio. It was a radio station in Chicago, WGCI. I heard something on the radio. It's like, yo, there's some people in town looking for young black boys that know how to play baseball. And I'm like, oh shit, mama, I'm young, I'm black, and I know how to play baseball. You should take me where the radio said. You should take me. And then she does, but I'm oblivious. I don't know shit. I'm like, this must be a hell of a traveling baseball team if they're talking about it on the radio. It must be the best team in Chicago that they're putting together. So I show up, jogging pants, t-shirt, hat on with my damn baseball glove. I'm ready to play baseball, bro. I'm ready to show them I'm raw. I'm really raw at this shit. I'm like, I'm ready to show them. I really do this. Like, I really do this baseball shit. I'm like, I want to show them. Everybody in there, you know, moms getting shit off their faces and shit. They got on suits and ties. I'm like, what's going on here? Open call audition for a movie. It's like 500-600 kids in an abandoned mall. And I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. And my mom was like, boy, I drove your ass this far. You better go see what them white people want. At least go in there and see what they want. You never know. Yeah. Just go in there and see what they want. That's the least you could do because I drove you this far from home. Right. And I was like, okay. And I get in there and they're just like, here, read this. But when you read it, act like you're not reading it. Act like you're talking to your friends. You're out in the baseball field. You're having a good time. Right. It's your friend. And I'm just like, okay, beautiful. We love it. And then I'm just like, whatever. I go home. 3 months go by. They call me. Hey, this is Brian Robbins, Paramount Pictures. We're looking for Angela Lofton. Kris Lofton, we want him to be a part of this film. Keanu Reeves, yes, the guy from The Matrix. That's exactly right. Gonna be in school we're gonna tutor him. He'll be homeschooled. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And now I'm in a movie.
So you literally thought you were going to a baseball tryout?
I thought I was going to a baseball tryout. A traveling baseball team ended up in a movie, Hardball, with Keanu Reeves.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hardball's one of my favorite movies.
Dog, like I had no clue. Like I was oblivious. I was not an actor. I didn't take theater classes. Nobody in my family has ever acted. Nothing. I was just a kid off the street. And they were just like, it was 500 kids. They picked 5 of us from Chicago, and the other 2 came in from New York and Jersey, and one of the 2 that came in was Mike B. Jordan.
Yeah, and Sterling, right?
Yeah, if you ever heard of him.
If Michael Rainey was here, he'd be like, I'm the only Michael.
I'm the only Michael we acknowledge.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that's how that happened, man. And that was my first gig ever. Like, no commercial, no extra work. First gig of life was Hardball.
Okay, so that comes out, and then what's the experience on set first like?
Yo, that was crazy. I always tell myself that I don't think I'll ever have that much fun again because I was a kid. I was so I was pure. I was untainted by the industry and the bullshit. I'm still pretty not tainted for all the bullshit that I've been through because I'm the old nigga at the club these days, Gianni.
I hate you. I'm
so it's like
he's the dude in the ballroom throwing ones. I'm like, Kris, we're not even at a strip club. We're at Tycoon Weekend. He's throwing ones. I'm like, Kris, we're at a restaurant. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
No, but for real. So I feel like that time of my life, I'll never get that again, that feeling, because it was the unknown. It opened my world up to something completely different because I'd never seen it.
No expectations, just
exactly.
free.
I was just free in doing it. And then I was a kid. I didn't have to go to school. Like, I wasn't in school. I would get tutored, but I only went to my real school on Mondays just to pick up all my homework assignments that my teachers would put to the side for me. I remember going to Toys R Us and balling out when Sega Dreamcast came out, going to the Toys R Us on State Street, buying that, and every game that they made, the first NBA 2K with Allen Iverson on the cover. I remember 10 years old, going in there, dropping bread, my own little racks. I'm like, I want all this shit. Dreamcast, all the games, everything.
So as a kid, it's different now, obviously, but what's the pay like? Do they pay you way, just SAG minimum because you're a kid?
Yeah, I think it definitely less. Had I done that movie now that I'm a grown man, there's no way they could have got away with that. There's no way they could have got away with that, to do that to a grown man. Yeah. But I got paid all right.
So as a kid, it's dude, I remember making $20 snow shoveling, and I'm like, I'm rich.
Exactly.
Right.
So I made good money. It was decent still, especially to be a kid. But they had it all under a block trust account under the Coogan law for child entertainers.
Was the Coogan
yeah, it was the Coogan thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, I was thirsty. I chose 18 instead of 21. I was like, no, give me my shit immediately.
Now.
Right.
It's my money, and I want it now.
Oh God, oh God, that's exactly how I was coming. I wanted it right then and there. So, yeah, that's how that went.
So then after that movie, do you start auditioning like, oh, I want to do this or you just like go back to your regular life? Like, how does...
It was a little bit of both. So because we weren't actors, the kids that they picked, they kind of gifted us all to one agent. Like it was like a package deal. They were like, hey, none of you guys are actors, but now you're about to be in a movie. Here's an agent. She's going to represent all of you, send you all on auditions. Some of us just kept booking. Some of us didn't. And I was just lucky enough to be one of the ones. I'm like, oh, shit, they picked me again. Right.
Did you feel like you learned a lot working on that set or not underneath, with Keanu Reeves? Like, how was that? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Your first movie? Come on.
Yeah, my first movie. I feel like he taught me the most about like the internalized shit, more so than like the technical stuff of the business. I learned more about him about just remaining a real human. Because he's like the dopest person in the world. Like all the shit he does.
Hello.
And even when we were filming that movie, he was going through so much. Like I think that's when his girlfriend died while he was filming our movie. Oh, damn. His girlfriend died in an accident while we were filming that movie. He still showed up to set, still the nicest person ever, still was engaging with the kids and the extras and the people around and the people in the projects. Because we really shot in the projects.
Where'd you shoot that movie? In LA?
No, in Chicago, in projects.
Right.
Cabrini Green.
In Chicago.
Yeah, so like he was still like just the most human of the... Right. You know, I call them thespians.
Right.
Yes.
And I tell myself that I'm not a thespian, and I like I try to stay true on that. No matter how deep in the character I go or how much I love this shit, I'll be like, yeah, no, I'm not a thespian though when people ask, because I didn't go to school and I respect the craft of it. Right. So I know I didn't go to acting school. I didn't take classes. I didn't go to college for this shit. I have no degrees. I'm not a thespian. I'm just a dude from the west side of Chicago.
Right.
Fucked around and got in a movie and fell in love with acting, and I'm kind of good at the shit.
Hello.
I'd say so.
Okay.
Kind of good at the shit.
Okay, so
go ahead.
Go. Please go.
We always do this every time.
Please go, Toya.
I lost my question. Your turn.
All right. So what was your next big thing that you booked that like, okay, I'm really getting some traction here? Was it not till you were 20 something? Was it? Because
real life kind of took over, like you said. Like that's why I said it was a combination of both. Real life took over, and I was still. In my head, I still wanted to go to the NFL and play baseball because I was a big baseball guy. Like, I gave up a full scholarship to college to play baseball and football to keep acting. So things like that took over. I didn't really know if I wanted to keep really acting. I just was going on auditions, booking little things, getting turned down for stuff. So I would say the next big thing where I felt like, all right, maybe this is something. At the time, I feel like 2007-ish, 8, Tyler Perry was the shit.
Right.
Still is. No discredit to Tyler Perry. Like, he's the man in his own right. But to say you're in a Tyler Perry movie,
it was huge,
that was fucking huge in like 07, 08.
Right.
So I'm like, oh man, I just got a Tyler Perry movie with Angela Bassett, and I got scenes with Angela Bassett. I'm like, oh man,
I made it.
I'm like, yeah. and in my head, you know, young and dumb in the business, I'm like, oh, I'm good. I'm about to start booking roles. They gonna pick me for this. Tyler Perry gonna use me again in another one of his movies. I'm in his system now, and
Right.
Nothing. Crickets.
Nothing. Oh shit!
Crickets.
I thought you had. I think
crickets, bro. Like after I did that movie, I'm like, what?
Right.
Crickets.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Like nothing happened.
So when
bro.
did Ballers come about?
Oh, Ballers didn't happen until I moved to LA.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Ballers happened like what, 5-6 years ago?
So you were living in Chicago when you booked Tyler Perry?
Yes.
It was a self-tape or you auditioned there?
Yeah, it was a self-tape.
Nice.
It was a self-tape. I booked pretty much everything from either here or just like weird places because I'm like, you know, a Rolling Stone, wherever I lay my hat is my home type of dude.
Okay.
Right.
So like I've lived in a lot of spots. Like I done lived in Mississippi. I done lived in like, you know, Georgia and all type of stuff. So it's like if I got a laptop or cell phone, I'm going to send in the tape. I had an agent the whole time, even when I would be living in those weird spots. And I would still be booking stuff. I booked a couple episodes of like Chicago PD, Chicago Fire from Mississippi. Like just
So
off
you were
tapes.
really bit by the bug. You were like, this is what I want to do. That's it. I'm just acting.
Yeah, because like I said, I was still trying to do other stuff. And then once I gave up sports, I was rapping for a while. Like I was a full-fledged rapper. Like
Okay, so you write or you got a ghostwriter?
No. I was writing my own stuff. I was actually ghostwriting for people.
That's
You gotta check it.
You gotta know.
Definitely I was writing my own shit at the time, but like now I kind of gave it I pushed it back because I just started getting way more traction in acting, and I never made $1 off of music. I was spending my own bread, and music, you spending way more of your own bread. Studio time, videos. I wasn't signed, so I was just, I ain't making no money off of it. I only make money off acting. And now, as the acting grew, I started to have people follow me on social media where the image that I would have as my rapper was in direct conflict with the image that, like, say, a manager or agent would want me to have as Kris D Lofton, the actor. So I would post some shit. I get a phone call immediately. Hey, Kris, buddy, what's going on? Everything okay over there, buddy? How are you? Is there? You just want to talk to us about anything? Is everything okay? Hey, buddy, listen. Hey. I smoke weed too. I smoke weed.
The image was just that far off.
I smoke weed with the best of them, buddy. But hey, we're this close, Kris. Kris, we are this close, buddy.
I love your white your white agent like Dave Chappelle voice. Kris, listen, we're very close.
Yeah, we're close, buddy. You're prime, okay? You are prime for that series regular role. It is coming, buddy. Yeah. Hey, let's get there. I can't. And I'll just be like, you know what? Fuck it.
They wanted you to
take all this shit off, man. I'll just say I don't give a fuck.
They wanted you to not post about
what was your rap name?
Yeah, right? You know they want me, so I'm like,
What was your rap name? If we could see you, what was your?
Yeah, I don't want people on YouTube
tell me
looking
later.
for it. No.
Tell me later.
My ass is going right home and looking for it immediately.
No,
you know what's so funny? People are going to be watching this on YouTube, and on the side it's going to say, also recommended. It's going to be all of Kris's videos with like big asses and stuff like that.
No, man, I only did like one video, but I got like a bunch of like old songs, not on YouTube though. I had this one song on SoundCloud, and in Chicago before I like moved to LA, I was having single release parties and all that. They were playing my shit on the radio. Everything. Okay. I was having, like I used to be a real rapper, man, and I just stopped. And now I just feel like it'd be kind of cliche if I did it, but I think about it all the time. I'm like, bro, I should just get off of 16 at least once.
You can.
Like, nigga, film the video, because now I got the life to really back it up, and it's like, Jesus Christ, this could be kind of easy now. I was like, oh man, I think about it every day, Gianni. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I should give these niggas 16.
I think you should. I think you should. I'm just saying.
We got all the props to back it up now.
I'm saying.
In my eyes, I think nowadays, like, no one gives a fuck. In a good way.
Right.
Because back then, you were an actor, or you were a rapper, or you were a YouTuber, or you were a TikToker. Now, or you were a podcast. Now it's like, fucking John Bernthal is a podcast. Idris Elba's a DJ. Like, no one cares anymore.
Yeah.
So art is art, which I feel like it always should have been like that. But before it was all like, oh well, if you're on TV, you can't be in movies.
Right.
Or if you were this, you can't do this. Which now it's kind of all blended together, which I like because I love doing everything.
Me too.
You know?
Me too.
And I so if you want to do it, fuck it, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I might. I don't know.
I mean, because you have a tone. Like, the tone, I don't know. I think you would kill it.
My single was called
I love
Why Not?
music. Like, I
It may or may not pop up on this season of the show. It may or may not. Because I let Gary Lennon hear it, and he was like, wait a minute. He was like, wait, Kris, that was you? And I said, yeah. He was like, not gonna lie, didn't expect that, and I'm very impressed. And I sent it to Tank.
Hello.
Yeah,
I think Tank's watched a couple of these.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because he'll respond every now and then. The crew has a page. I'm like,
yeah, Tank is the man, bro.
For
real.
Like, I be walking, sometimes what I be doing to get ready, bro, and it's his fault, because I never heard this song a day in my life. So that, I know you know it, they made a monster.
Yeah.
Bro, I be in my trailer just bumping that shit,
For
getting
real.
ready for those MOS montage scenes. I'll be like, this is gonna be
the show.
This should be over it right now. I'll be in my trailer listening to that shit like, bro, I'm on power, and this shit hypes me up.
For real.
that's like the Tariq Ghost song. Like when Ghost was going to prison, I think season 4 is it?
And they hit Tariq with it too, and they got him walking through the courtyard.
Season 1.
Yeah. To open the show.
Yeah.
To open Ghost.
Yeah.
Monster. That's
like a
fire.
Yeah.
Fire. I love it.
I'm curious. I would like to ask Courtney if she had anything to, or if he just picked that himself for that, because it became such like a staple song.
It is. It's like now it gotta pop up in there. I feel like it's not really power if I don't hear that song at least once a season.
You smell that?
I think so. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about fresh ball fall, baby. You smell fresh ball fall?
Oh, it is fresh ball fall, you know what I'm saying? It's not that hot no more, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You can keep it a little fresh.
We can wear jeans in LA. We can,
We back from the smooth sack summer, now we in the fresh ball fall. Now look, it's the season of pumpkin spice, baby. And we making sure your crotch look nice, you know what I'm saying? So you know what that means. That means sipping some nice cider in the fall breeze.
And using Manscaped products to trim your balls with ease. So the seasons may be changing, but the products?
We ain't going nowhere.
We got the lawnmower 4.0.
We got that weed whacker, ear, nose, any hole you want. You know, you could trim that joint with it. Now listen, they got the liquid formulas. They have you smelling fresh. I mean, what they got? What they got?
They got the shampoo.
The 2-in-1, conditioner, body wash. You finna be smelling good, baby.
And to make things even better, Manscaped is gonna hook you up with boxers and a travel bag just to make sure you could fit it all in one. I don't know why I'm talking like Gary V. Make sure your balls are clean.
Listen, all you gotta do is go to manscaped.com, use the promo code CREW, you get 20% off, and you know how I be. I'm gonna refrain from swearing, but I'm gonna say we do not respect shipping fees, you know what I'm saying?
Shipping around here.
So use the code CREW to get that free shipping.
Don't use any Pete Davidson promo code. Use the promo code CREW.
Listen, baby. No shipping. None of that. Promo code CREW.
We're going to take a quick break from the episode. You know, I wish Michael was here to help me with this ad read because Michael knows all about smoking. Your boy, not really versed in it, but good thing, freeze pipes are easy to use. Smoking doesn't have to hurt, okay? Why should it? You're trying to enjoy yourself. So the secret to the freeze pipe is this glycerin chamber right here. You pop it in the freezer for 1 hour and it chills it up to 300 degrees. And that's Fahrenheit. I was just in Europe and they were saying Celsius. I had no idea what was going on. The result is a smoother hit with no throat or chest burn. Ayo. Cough less and enjoy an easier way to smoke with these pieces right here. These things are unique and well-crafted glass pieces. Look at this design. Who did this? Van Gogh? So glycerin is a non-toxic fatty gel that's found in food and sweeteners. It freezes quicker than water and it stays cold longer. This right here is going to change the way you light up forever. I wish Michael was here to really, school me on this, but go to thefreezepipe.com to get yours.
How would you say your life has changed being on Force versus all the other, because you've been doing this for a long time. So
right, but this is I tell people, I always say there's a Drake line for everything because I just think Drake is just arguably the greatest person in the world and definitely the best rapper, but that's another story.
I agree. I think Drake's one of the greats.
Yeah.
Michael doesn't listen to him, so
my God.
We drive everywhere together and I just won't put on Drake because he don't listen to it, but when I'm with Yao or something, I'll put on Drake and he's like, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I feel like Force allowed me to feel like that Drake line, I'm the rookie and the vet.
Right.
Because now people are going to look at me like, oh, who's the new guy? He's pretty good. Who's this? But then they're going to get on Google and start looking and be like, oh, wait, what? Wait, he was in this and he did that and he did that. And it's dope because now the ball's in my court to me. Because now it's like everything that I do is going to look 10 times better because they think that I'm just now getting started. So when I do give interviews and they're like, oh my God, and he can speak. Well, shit, yeah, I've been doing this shit 23 years.
Since I was a kid.
I've been doing this shit 23 years.
It is a little similar to AJ Ortiz, who was on
Illegal Tender. I watched. Right. Yeah, I watched that podcast too. He was in Illegal Tender. I was like, holy shit,
blew my mind.
That was him. And I feel like that's what Force did. Force allowed people to know that I could really do it and that I have been. Not only that I could, I'm the new guy, overnight type of dude. It's like, no wonder he's doing good. Oh, it's about time he got picked. Good for you. It turns into that as opposed to you know what I'm saying? It's good for you because it's it's the consistency. But so I would say Force, the anonymity is gone now. It's at first, with all the other stuff, even Ballers was cool. That let people know that I can do it on the large scale, the high profile networks, the Stars, the HBOs, Showtimes and all that. But Force made people say, okay, no, that's the dude from Power. That's Janard from Power. Everything else was just I just look familiar to everybody. It's did I go to church with you? What college did you go to? Does your mama work at the library? Something like that. People couldn't really pinpoint where they knew me from, but I just had that familiar face. But they couldn't attach the name to it or know the specific exact thing.
Right.
Now it's nah. Ain't no question. Nah, bro, that's Janard. And now it's just one of these. It's all people do. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm like, what? No, okay. I just want to see if the ear was fake.
Let's talk about that. Can show both of your ears because people are they'll DM me is that really his ear? Even people that I know it's not. He has normal ears. He only has the cauliflower ear because of his character. But I'll let you go into that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that. The ears are fake. And literally some people, they don't even say hello to me. They just stare at me and just go
Check
like this.
Check those ears.
All right. and just walk away. I'll be like, what the fuck? Like all the time, it happens.
No, but it do look good. That cauliflower ear, I was like, oh my God, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw it, I was like, damn.
Bro.
Is it? No, but he's a boxer, so that's fake.
It's a whole form.
They killed that.
Like, they got whole
he's an MMA fighter?
Is
he an MMA fighter?
Yeah, my character's an MMA fighter.
Boxer.
Well, because it would be from like it wouldn't be from boxing.
Oh,
it would be
not.
from
on the mat.
jiu-jitsu. Yeah. So like when you're getting choked and people's like it rubs against your ear, like that's what it comes from.
Yep.
It doesn't come from getting hit.
MMA, yeah.
But you put that on every
Every day.
And how long does it take?
45 to an hour every day.
Oh, wow.
Tell me about
It's
it.
just one ear though, right?
Tell me about it.
But I thought they would just do like they usually just put it on like that's crazy.
Yeah, they just put it like they have them. They got like thousands and thousands of Janard's ears just around. Just thousands and thousands.
So sometimes you film late and then you're in early in the morning, you don't even take it off?
No, they won't let me leave without taking it off. Because sometimes I'll be like, yeah, just leave it on. Or I'm like, I want to experience going out in the world with it.
Right.
I was like, season 1, I was like, I want to experience going out in the world with this and see what people think. They're like, no, we're going to take it off. We're going to take it off because we don't want you to try to take it off and it rips your skin off because of all the glue and adhesive and all that. And I'm just like, all right. But yeah, it puts me at work all the time, an hour and 2 hours early.
Dude, it's so funny because I'll have like a sex scene or something where I have to like take my pants off and I have to cover my tattoos and I'll have to come in like 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes early. And I'm just like, I can't do this. I have like one a season. I'm like, this is miserable. Like I could
one
not.
little tattoo.
Every day, bro.
Well, no, the leg.
Yeah, the leg. I have a lot of tattoos.
Yeah,
on my leg.
Oh, okay.
But that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Every
How long
day.
does it take to take off? Is it
Nah,
shorter?
to take it off is way shorter. It only take like
Okay.
5-10 minutes to take it off. 5-10 minutes to take it off, but it's just like a hassle. It's just like, because you know, sometimes you just want to change your clothes in your trailer and get the hell out of there.
Yeah, right.
I'm the guy that's got to like change my clothes, walk back to the hair and makeup trailer, but whatever, you know,
It look
champagne
good,
problems.
though. It look good.
It does look good. They did a good job.
Yeah, they do. Shout out to Anna, our makeup artist. Shout out
Love
to Anna.
that. So you do Ballers and it's a success. You know, you're working again. You're full-time living acting money, right?
Oh, yeah. I started, Ballers was the last time I ever worked a job after I booked Ballers because I told, no, legit. I told people, and I used to tell my mom, I remember calling my mom after the audition for Ballers, I felt it. Like I knew I got it. I was walking down the stairs from the audition and I just like started crying and shit. And I called my mom and I was like, yo, Mom, I was like, I'm about to get that shit. I said, I'm about to get this shit, and then everything gonna change. I just felt it. I said, there's nobody who just did what I did in that fucking audition.
I got goosebumps.
I said, there's nobody who just did what I did in that audition, Mom. I said, I'm about to get this shit, and then I'm gonna change everything. Right. And then literally, I ended up getting it, and I told her, I said, Mom, I can't work another job again because I did for so long. I was the dude who would work and I would tell people, nobody knows what that shit is like to be the guy that people recognize from TV and you're working at fucking the most regular ass place. That's a different level of humility and pill to swallow.
Right.
And to go into that situation knowingly that it's gonna happen, because at this point, I had already done Meet the Browns. I had already done like Empire.
Right.
I had already done Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, fucking Single Ladies, The Game, fucking national commercials. I'd already done all this stuff, and I'm at 24 Hour Fitness in LA in Woodland Hills.
Right.
Like, I'm at the hotel by LAX working, fucking mixing waffle batter.
And it's
shit.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
People
Like,
on the outside, they don't really get it. Like
Yeah.
when you're in between jobs or you're not consistently on a show, you need to still make sure that you're sustaining yourself and paying your bills.
Exactly.
You need to do something.
Exactly.
But they're
Just
like,
'cause you're on
oh, you're
TV.
working,
Yeah.
you lost it all.
Yeah.
No, I need a job.
yeah,
What are you
I
saying?
needed that. And before I booked Ballers, because I moved to LA, I did that cliche one-way ticket, $300 in a backpack, sleeping on the floors and doing that shit. I did that. I was living in Reseda, 2-bedroom apartment with 4 dudes. I'm sleeping on the floor in his room on a beanbag for the first 6-7 months. Standing on Hollywood and Highland selling hoverboards. Like taking the bus and train, the orange line from Reseda, getting off at the red line, taking it to Hollywood and Highland, popping out. Did that for 6-7 months out there. Then moved to the hood, South Central. 85th and Figueroa in the middle of the Hoovers.
Okay.
Getting gangbanged on every day.
And people kind of knew who you were there too. So
Exactly.
That's tough.
Exactly. But what's funny though, this was hilarious because I still lived in South Central my first 2 seasons of Ballers, right? Nobody in the hood recognized me. Niggas ain't got HBO.
Right.
I hate you.
You know?
You're so stupid.
They don't. But the time, boy, I did a Lil Durk video.
Oh yeah.
It was a wrap.
It was
Popped up.
over.
Yeah.
I started walking to the little hood convenience store. It was over. I popped up in the Lil Durk video. It was over. I popped up on the episode of Black Ink Crew. It was over. They was like, boy, what you doing over here in the hood, cuz?
Like, I've been living here for 2 years.
Like, bro, I've been here on HBO for 2 years. Just doing scenes with The Rock. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all ain't saying, I've been over here just walking, chilling.
Oh, my God.
You guys know Keanu? They're like, nope.
No, but I saw you in that Lil Durk video, though.
Yeah.
It's
That's hilarious.
just funny. That was funny.
Me and Michael are big advocates of talking about the life as an actor. And it's weird because being on Power specifically in this universe, you get treated more like a rock star, like an artist, like as opposed to if you're an actor on like any of these shows, like Netflix shows, they're like, oh God, like you have fans, but like
it's different.
For some reason, because 50's involved, because it's so ingrained in hip hop culture and all that stuff, we get treated like rappers in a way, or we get treated like this, but we're not making the $30 million checks in 1 year. Like that's not how we do it. So we're job to job. When we're not filming episodes, we're not getting paid.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
So me and Michael talk about this a lot on the podcast. We let people know. I can't imagine what that was like having to work and then go back to a job, because once I started working consistently, that was it for me. I never had to go back.
Right.
And, God willing, I don't ever have to go back. But,
Amen.
I that's got to be tough, just kind of like what happened with Joffrey Owens.
Yeah, exactly.
He was working at Trader Joe's. Someone took a picture of him.
And then tried to clown and roast.
Exactly.
Like, no. And then he's on our show.
Exactly, and then that's what happens. But
we got to have him on.
Yeah, no, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
He's a legend, though.
But that's the way that it's because people like to see people fall and fail and be embarrassed if they're not happy with themselves.
But I feel like my thing is I always, if I'm selling anything, I want to sell relatability. Like, I want to be the guy that people look at and be like, oh, if Kris did that shit, I could do it too.
I could do it too.
Right.
And that's what I'm selling, that because I feel like if they let my black ass on TV, anybody can. I love it.
Right.
And that's how I feel. And I just want people to feel like it is obtainable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is attainable, especially when somebody who looks like you, talks like you, dressed like you, is doing it.
From the same hood as you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, no, I went through all that shit too. Oh, you did that? So did I. Oh, your family does? Okay, mine too.
So you don't seem so far removed. It seems like you can actually attain it. Like
exactly.
you said.
It doesn't seem
tangible.
like this super far-fetched thing that could never happen in this little kid's life who might be in an inner city somewhere.
Yeah.
He like, nah, Kris, what? I know Kris D Lofton? Oh, yeah, no, I could be on TV, mama.
And like you said, even with Hardball, there was a few that pursued it just like you. Some made it and some didn't.
Yep.
So it's not easy, but consistency, and here we are.
Yeah, man, consistency, and here we are for sure. But yeah, Power definitely changed everything. But even that, I hustled to get that. I told you that story, how I...
Tell everyone.
Yeah, I definitely want, I want to hear
I heard that story too, and I was like, that's fire.
You know Renee, right?
Yeah.
I know you know Renee.
Yeah.
All right, so then cool. So I could just say Renee and not have to like have no reservations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, explain for everyone who Renee is.
Well, Renee is like, he's the man behind the man.
Yeah.
You know, he been with 50 for about 20 years. He been managing and handling things over at G Unit. Renee
I just saw him in Prague.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Renee is family.
Traveling.
That's my dog. Renee is family. That's my boy for sure. I was in Dallas, and I was just out there hosting a party. I was hosting a party. This was Ballers. I was out there with one of my Ballers castmates. Cool. I heard 50 was in town. I had my test for Raising Kanan that Monday.
When you auditioned for, did you audition for the original Power?
Yes, I auditioned for Sean, the driver.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I auditioned for Sean in the original Power, didn't get it. And then I had my test for Raising Kanan coming up that Monday. It's Saturday in Dallas. I hear that 50's in Dallas doing something, hosting somewhere too. Right. I find out where he's hosting. I know the owner of the club. So I call the owner of the club. I'm like, yo, never bought bottle service a day in my life. I'm like, I want to look dead in the camera. I am cheap.
Okay. Not cheap. Not cheap. Let's just say frugal or smart or economically sensible.
I'm cheap.
Hold on.
Not cheap.
At Tycoon Weekend, he was the only dude. He was fully dripped out in Lon Bond, throwing rats in a ballroom.
Yeah.
And Michael looks at me. There's a video of it. Michael, he's like, we're not in a strip club, Kris. What are you doing?
Hey, I had to get the party going, but once I did that, what happened to the party?
Right.
What happened?
It did get crazy. It got crazy.
What happened to the party once I did that? I was the first person I started throwing money. Then everybody was like, okay, wait, so is it go time?
Yeah.
It's go time.
I don't like throwing money, though. Like, there's something about it that I hate. That
I hate it, too.
Because when you've been in these situations where you literally are an actor with no money, like I remember like $3-4 in my account. I'm like, oh, nice, I got
Exactly.
Like, so throwing like 5 or 6 racks, I'm like,
oh yeah, no, I couldn't do that. But that's how I feel about bottle service, and that's what I was getting to. I never buy bottle service for that reason, because I feel like I've seen too much. Like, I've been the promoter guy, I've been the guy working security at the club, I've been the guy hosting the club because I'm a rapper or an actor. I've been paid to be here at every capacity, right? I can't give you all that money for that bottle. I'm just not gonna do it.
Right.
I feel like this. I'm gonna say this too. I feel like men in the entertainment industry, or just athletes, rappers, whatever, we are the male equivalent of bad bitches. Like, no, if you really think about it, because think about it like this. Really think about it. Because it's like, I'm sorry, sweetie, all this shit free to me too. I don't wait in no lines at the club either.
Right.
I'm walking in too, straight to the thing.
Right.
Somebody else paying for this shit. Oh my God, you think Jesus know?
Right.
You think I'm paying for the bill? You better hand that to this person. This shit is cocked. If I gotta pay for this shit, we can all get this shit. We can get up and leave right now. I didn't know this is what I was involved in.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We're like the male equivalent of that. So that's how I feel. So for me to buy bottle service, I said all that to say this. Make a long story longer. The reason I said that is because if I went out of my way and actually bought bottle service, it was for a reason for me. Like that, that was a big deal.
It's a business.
So I found out that 50 was there. I tell them I'm going to buy a section. Put my section right next to 50's. And I said, okay, I don't care if 50 don't get there to 3 in the morning. Do not bring those bottles out until he is here.
Reserve it.
I don't care. I don't care what time he comes. I'll keep going to the bar back and forth and buying drink after drink until he gets here. Change all the bottles. Make it his brand. I want all his shit. I know he got a cameraman. And if he got a good cameraman, he's going to see this random dude in the club buying his client's product, and he's going to pan over. From that pan over, I'll steal a look. I'll steal that look that'll be enough time for me to go down there and say hello, or at least say hello, at least say something, and they won't just like tackle me and shoo me away. They'll at least acknowledge the fact that I did that as a they real niggas. I played it all out in my head. It's going to work out. And I said, and I know the DJ, so even if this security does try to drag me out, he's not going to let that happen because I know him really, really well. Yeah. He's going to tell him to pipe down. Time is now. Went down there, I talked to 50. He's like, oh, yeah, I think I recognize you, man. Yeah. Holler at my boy Renee, though. Renee, talk to him, get his little info or whatever, yeah. Turned around. I'm like, all right, cool. Talk to Renee. Gives me his number, we lock in. Done. Years go by, though. I'm talking about 2 years, audition for Kanan, don't get it.
What was the role that you...
Originally Lulu, and then auditioned for Marvin, auditioned for both roles. London came on here and told that story too. Like, I saw London in the audition room when he was testing, and I was testing for Lulu. Then after I tested for Lulu, they brought me in to read for Marvin again. And then, I didn't get that.
Right.
And I auditioned for y'all's show, for Jabari, Professor.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't want that role. I was so mad, bro. I was like, bro, if I book Power and I got to be a professor, I'm going to be so mad. I was like, I feel like I'm going to be doing myself and you guys a disservice by y'all making me the professor. But he did a great job for that shit. Yeah.
Was Renee bringing you in for these roles? Or
no, I was just getting auditions.
Right, nice.
I was just getting auditions.
And you had that number in that pocket.
Right. And mind you, I would just like hit him with little follow-ups. Like, I'll just say, yo, Renee, what's up, man? Hope all is well.
Nice.
Hey, Renee, I'm auditioning for Kanan. I'm auditioning for this. Cool. Whatever. Leave it alone. Nothing ever happened. Nothing. I get the audition for Force. Something tells me, I'm like, you know what? And as actors, you know how we feel about doing these auditions and these tapes, bro. I don't think I've ever said to myself, this is the best audition I've ever done.
Yeah.
I don't think I've never told myself that.
Like about a self-tape.
About a self-tape. Mm-hmm. I did that audition for Force. I was like, yeah, nah. I said, wait a minute. I impressed myself. I was like, nah, I've been acting 20 years, and that's the best damn audition I've ever done in my life.
But didn't you do something? Because I didn't hear the story from you. You like in your self-tape. I went crazy. You went in, I heard.
My self-tape is crazy. Like, they could have been scared of me. My self-tape is crazy. Like, I took real beer bottles and I was breaking it against the shit, breaking it like they said. I pulled out the gun. Everything. I'm in full power. I got on the black turtleneck with the leather jacket, all the chains on.
Montclair.
I'm pulling out hundreds, counting them in the scene. I'm rolling them up, snorting shit.
All in the self-tape. And I don't know if people understand.
I went crazy.
That's a lot. in a self tape.
I went crazy.
And to make it as natural and dynamic that's crazy.
And that's what made me feel like I had to send it to Renee. And mind you, I was auditioning for all these other shows in the universe that 50 does. I never sent him my tape for him. Something told me to send him that tape, and I did. He calls me for the first time in like 2-3 years. I've had his number since like 2019. He finally calls me for the first time ever. He's like, yo, bro, I just got that tape. So I ain't tell you? And I'm like, what? Tell me what? Nah, I ain't tell you. Joseph Sikora, that's my brother, man. It's like my best friend. I manage Joe. I'm what? I said, no, I've known you 3 years. You failed to fucking mention that Tommy is your goddamn best friend. Failed to mention it. Why didn't you lead with this? And he's like, oh yeah, man, well, I sent the tape to Joe and Joe loved it. Joe sent it to 50, and 50 sent it to Courtney, and Courtney sent it to Woo, and the showrunner's gonna be calling you soon with some notes. And then that's how that happened. And then I get the notes, I go back and retape it with his notes, with the showrunner's notes, and then they say, okay, you're gonna have a producer session. Then I get on the Zoom with Courtney and 50 and everybody on the Zoom.
Now that gave me goosebumps too, what the hell?
And then I do that, and they say, all right, now you're gonna have a test with Joe Sikora. And I'm like, okay. And then I do that, and they say, all right, now you got it. And apparently they was about to give the role to somebody else. Like, I wasn't even on the radar. And Joe stopped everything. That's why I'm like, forever, I'm screaming Joe Sikora. You feel me? Like, if it wasn't for Joe Sikora, I would not be here, bro, because they were ready to cast somebody else. They had a couple other people that was on their wish list, to say the least. And Joe said, there's no way y'all are about to do what you're about to do if you watch this kid's tape. Because you
weren't just a number anymore.
Yeah. You couldn't have watched this tape if you're about to do what you're about to do. I need you to go back and watch it again.
Right.
Because you're about to make a mistake. This is the guy.
Yeah.
And that changed everything. And he didn't even know me from a can of paint. I never met him a day in my life. Yeah. And he vouched for me like that. Just off my tape.
Your talent.
Yeah, just off that tape. He was like, no. This is the guy. And that's how I got the job, bro.
I'm happy you sent it, because I do feel like with self-tapes, and you let me know how you feel, like, there's so many, especially because we're not going in anymore. It's just all self-tapes. Sometimes you're just a number, and the right people don't even see the tape.
Yeah.
If you didn't send your tape to Renee and it did the whole thing that it did, who's to say they ever would have saw it? They probably didn't see it.
They probably didn't watch it.
They more than likely didn't see it.
Yeah. And that's what's crazy. And I'm like, wow, but thank God it worked out like that, man. Something told me, send it to him, bro.
Yeah,
that talent that you had, plus sending you...
I just feel like, man, it just all worked out. Because like I said, from the club in Dallas to that, and it all segued like 3-4 years later.
Breaking beer bottles in the self-tape.
Yeah,
you gotta let me see this self-tape. I really want to see. Because I've heard the stories. I just never saw it.
The original tape, I was in Atlanta for a premiere. I did like this indie movie, True to the Game. So I was
Preston.
down. No, Manny Haley. Oh, okay, yeah.
I think he wrote it. Preston wrote it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly, he definitely did.
Did I say this wrong?
So, I was down there, and I was staying at the Intercontinental in Buckhead, right? Mm-hmm. And I got the audition. I was getting ready to go out, bro. We finna hit Magic City, whatever. They sent me this self-tape for Force at like 8 p.m. Atlanta time. I'm like, bro, I just got an audition for Power series regular, and it filmed in Chicago. It's a Chicago Power. I was like, I just got the audition. I said, bro, I ain't going nowhere. Fuck Magic City. Fuck. I said, well, I'm doing this self-tape tonight. Right now.
You got to get it out.
I'm doing it right now. I said, I'm going to learn this shit tonight, and I'm turning it in. It will be there in their inbox by the morning. I'm not going anywhere, right? And I said, bro, what I need, let me read, let me read, I said, a beer bottle. I went downstairs to the bar downstairs and got a beer and just kept drinking it. And then I really broke the real bottle. That's what I did. I broke the real bottle in the thing. And and then by the time I had to do the next tape with his notes, I had a friend go to one of those spots out here where you can buy breakaways. Oh, okay. And he bought me like 12 He bought me like 12 breakaways for the retape that I had to do, so I wouldn't keep breaking real glass. And the showrunner, he got on me. He was like, "Yeah, Kris, so you were breaking the real bottle in there. That was a real bottle, I could tell, wasn't it?"
Yeah.
I said, "Oh yeah, yes sir." I was like, "Well, I didn't have anything else. I was in a hotel. I just went down to the bar, did the best I could." I said, "Hey, if I booked the role, who cares about the damages, huh?"
Okay.
I said it was worth it to me. I said, give me the roll so I can pay the damages that they're about to charge on my damn credit card, because I probably broke this damn table doing this.
Dude, that's the craziest story ever. That's fucking awesome. I did not know that you auditioned for all those power shows.
Bro,
everyone.
Yeah, everyone, and multiple roles on everyone. Like, multiple roles on every single one. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
So what was, you got the call, or was it on the Zoom they told you during the producer session?
No, man, they let it linger so long. Like the time between the producer session to the actual test with Joe, bro, they had me. I swear to God, you would have thought I was off like so much Adderall just wound up, bro. Right before Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? I did the initial producer session. And then they say, okay, yeah, your test with Joseph is gonna be next Thursday. So I'm prepared and ready. Then they call back in the middle of the week, like Tuesday, and say, oh yeah, we'll get it in before the holiday.
Yeah.
So vague. And I'm like, which holiday, motherfucker? It's Thanksgiving coming, Christmas coming, New Year's is coming. Which holiday? They were just so vague with my life. I'm like, this is my life.
You know it, Easter's here.
This is my life, bro. Stop playing with me. This is what they were doing. I was like, yeah, we'll get it in before the holiday. And I was just like, okay.
Bro, I hate how oblivious agents and producers and all that shit are. Like, they don't fucking care at all.
The anxiety.
That's the only thing that's on your mind.
Bro, that's the only thing on my mind. So the whole time, I know my friends, family, my girl probably hated me because I didn't care about nothing else but what was going on. When is this test about to be? I was like, all right, man, let's hurry up. Christmas need to hurry up and pass. Hurry up and open these fucking gifts. So they can, hurry up and open these fucking gifts so they can call me and tell me what this goddamn chemistry test is. I was like,
so it was after Christmas? When was it?
It was after Christmas. So, and this is before Thanksgiving that I knew I was gonna have it.
Oh, shit.
And then they just didn't call at all. So it comes about January like 6th or 7th comes. Ooh. Yeah, your test to be January 8th.
Shut up.
January
so you had 2 days after you've been waiting for 2 months.
I've been waiting.
Was it new scenes or same scene?
New scenes.
And what scene was your test?
It wasn't even in the show.
Nice.
The testing scene with Joe wasn't even in the show.
Wow.
The scene that I did, but it was a scene.
You and Joe were both on Zoom together?
Yeah. We were on Zoom. That's how they did the chemistry test.
That's terrible.
Well, I hate chemistry reads via Zoom.
I hate anything via Zoom.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm an in-the-room guy.
Me too.
I've always said that if, especially coming up, I had to be more realistic with myself coming up in this industry. I was like, okay, Chris, if you look at yourself on paper, headshot and a resume, you be an agent or a casting director and look at your own headshot and resume and look at it. And I'd be like, not that, you could easily passable. I don't know you. I don't know your agent, small time agent. I don't know the manager. And I don't know your name and really don't know your face like that. Passable.
Right.
Cool kid though. Wish him the best. I fucking get it. You know what I'm saying? I fucking get it.
Right.
It took me a long time to get there, but I get it.
Yeah.
So my job was I just started to like try to change things that they would recognize. I was like, okay, if you don't know my agent, let me get a manager that you'll fucking know when you read it. Because it's like, I always said you can't have 3 who the fuck is that's when people are looking at your name, your manager, and your agent.
Right.
At least one of them has to be I know them.
Right.
Yeah.
If you have 3 who the fuck is that's, then you're gonna get passed.
Right.
First of all, I didn't know you were this funny. Like, I knew you were funny, but I didn't know you were this funny.
Nah,
he said, what the fuck is that?
you can't have
what the fuck is that?
You can't have 3 what the fuck is that when you giving somebody a headshot and resume. You can't have more than 3.
It's a whole noun.
That's so true, though.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Bro, not if you're trying to get somebody to give you a real job, like maybe a co-star role, but a series regular role.
Okay, it needs to be.
And they don't know your name or your manager or your agent.
Yeah.
It's one thing if they don't know you. They at least need to be able to call Barbara, who's the manager in the office that they know because they went to college with such and such. Jesus Christ. Like, what do you expect from these people?
It's funny because I had that same exact mentality, and then the manager that I got, which I've since parted ways with, he had there was like a bunch of people who was on, so he repped like a lot of people. They made So I was with them. So he actually knew Courtney, and then that's why they looked at my audition first, because they knew them, and then that's how I got on the show.
Word.
He since cost me a lot of money with a contract, so I'm not there anymore, but you know how that's just the game, baby.
That's just the game, baby.
I can't.
That's just the game, baby. Oh, man, you're funny, bro. Nah, he's funny. He's funny as hell.
Yes, he is.
Nah, he's hilarious.
Bro, that's fucking awesome. That's such a great story.
So besides your character, because we love your character, you love your character, who else would you want to play from the entire Power universe.
From the entire Power
Besides
universe.
your
Toya,
own
look at Toya taking over the crew has it like questions we do every week. I'm saying I love that. That's fucking awesome. Look at that.
Man, I love it. All right, Mike.
I gotta put my
come get your job back, Mike. Where you at, baby?
Oh my God.
Put them Jamaican patties down, nigga. Get your ass back to work.
No, I love a Jamaican patty. Bring me a Jamaican patty,
checking on the
please.
restaurant and shit. Hey, what he got there? What he down
With
there
the
doing?
callaloo,
Down there picking up some
please.
money.
That's
Hey.
what he do, yeah.
He down there picking up a little money. He'll be
I
back.
can't.
No, but no, I would probably say I would either want to play Ghost or Kanan, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Either Ghost or Kanan. Really?
You'd be a good Kanan.
Yeah, or, like I love Kane. It's so many people because I'm a fan of this shit, bro.
Right.
Kane is dope too, and honestly, yeah, Tommy was dope too, like on the original Power. But yeah, I would probably want to play Kanan or Ghost because Ghost had so many layers, and Kanan did too. He would do like little slick shit. He had layers. He did dark shit. Right. I love playing complex characters. That's what I call them. Complex characters, not just one tone.
One note.
They got arcs and layers, and this season's gonna be crazy. Oh my
You guys.
Oh yeah, for me, I got layers, bro. It's crazy. Like,
Bro, it's so I don't even know. Everyone's asking me. I don't even know when season 3 of Ghost is coming out. I got dinner with Brett, who's our new showrunner. When Courtney went to Netflix, I got dinner with him tonight. I'm gonna be like, dude, what's going on? And I know you guys are after us.
yeah, right. So I'm like, when the
And everyone's asking us like,
BMF
we know.
is first, right?
Yeah, BMF is January, which is wild.
Yeah,
They did
BMF
2 seasons before we even did 1.
did they?
They did season 1 and 2 before our season 3 aired.
Oh wow.
Because they were after us, right?
Because we were the first.
Yeah.
Then, shit, I don't know.
Crazy.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Y'all definitely got to come out before us. I think. I don't know when we coming out either. I heard possibly March.
Yeah, I talked to Joseph. Spoiler alert, we're friends.
Spoiler alert, we're friends.
I'm here
I
for
talked
that.
to Joseph and he said I think they were after us. But everyone thought that everyone's like, oh, they're doing it for they're fake. Like you were there.
I kinda
Titan
thought the
Weekend.
same.
It was real.
It was real. It wasn't fake.
Yeah.
It wasn't fake.
No, I didn't think that was fake. I thought, anyway.
Yeah, nah.
We're gonna have Joseph on and we will talk from start to finish what everything was from 2018 to right now.
Yeah, I want to be present for that.
Yeah.
I want to be present.
He's like,
I'm
I
gonna be in LA.
gotta
Can I sit and watch?
Cause Houston was fun. It was a good time, but it was definitely it was real, man. It was
I
real. Cause
know.
I remember seeing you. You were y'all standing on couches getting money. I remember he was like, Chris, what the fuck, bro? What's up with your boy? And I was like, I was like, what the
Wait,
fuck?
was this after the hug thing?
Yeah, it was-
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
This was after, and I'm like, what the fuck? What happened? I was like, well, tell me everything. And then I'm like, what the fuck?
Chris is so funny because he's so loyal to Joe, which I love. Because he's on, like, I'm loyal to Mike. Like, Mike's on Mike. Like, he's so loyal to Joe. And he was just like, that's crazy.
Yeah, when you don't,
He just kept being
that's
like,
crazy. That's
like, damn, he did that?
I said,
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man. I got nothing. I got no reservations, man. I told you, man. Hey, man. Say, man, look, man.
Okay.
Hey, man. Say, man, look,
All
man.
you gotta say is, that's crazy.
Joseph got me where I'm at, baby. I'm damn near to give it back in blood if I got to, Joseph.
Okay.
No, but that's what I was just in Prague with his brother Albin. And
Albin's the man.
So sweet. I love him.
Yeah, they're
we had a good time. And I was texting Joseph. I was like, wish you were here. Like, we had a good
I
time.
love
No, Joe's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's all squashed, man. Everything's cool, but I can't wait for that talk.
Yeah, that
I want to
episode's
be
gonna
here.
be good.
I want to be here for sure.
He said he's coming on, so because you sent me that picture that I posted on the Crew Has It of him in the hoodie.
Everybody thinks
That
it's
was so
Photoshop.
dope.
Yeah, no, that's real.
No,
That's real.
they think it's Photoshop?
People
Oh,
keep-
no, that's real.
That's real. He walked into the lobby of my crib. We were about to go get like a drink and some food, and he just randomly comes in with a Crew Has It hoodie on. I'm like,
I'm here for it.
I was like, where'd you get it? Like, first of all, where'd you
Gianni
get-
sent it.
Yeah.
See,
No, he got it from Rap Gift because
that's
we sent
sweet.
him to because he was in season 1 of Ghost.
Yep.
So he got a Rap Gift.
love it.
Yep.
So we just sent him to everyone. Me and Michael gave him to the crew.
Oh, that's dope.
But yeah, I do want to talk about all of it because me and him since have had a conversation. We've talked a lot since, and it was just a miscommunication from the beginning.
Yeah,
which is what it snowballed into something so big. Really was a miscommunication like 2 years ago, and then another one a year ago, and it just turned into this whole thing. But really, it wasn't.
Which is usually how things happen, miscommunications.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's it, man. Squash that. Everybody, y'all getting
It's
too
dead.
much.
Yeah, dude, that's why I love this podcast and I love our universe, and because everyone's cool with everyone. Everyone supports each other's shows except BMF. No one really cares about that one, but
I hate him.
everyone,
that's crazy.
Yeah, he crazy. That's a wild boy.
I'm not listening.
Man, that's a wild boy.
No, I'd like to have Meech on here. I think people would love that too. Because
they would love to see
everyone who
they would
watches
love to see
BMF
Meech.
watches Power. So
Facts.
Yeah, they do. For sure, man. Yeah, this universe is different, unlike no other. I ain't never been a part of nothing like this crazy. The fans here, crazy.
insane.
Yeah, crazy.
What's the craziest thing a fan has ever done to you?
Craziest?
Or weirdest or wildest?
I just think it was like, I don't even want to say it's crazy. I just think it was crazy considering. You know what I'm saying? And I just think she should have known better because she was an older lady. I'm like, lady, and that's what I asked. I said, lady, have you lost your damn mind? That's what I literally.
And you will say that.
Oh, I 100% said that. Like, I'll never forget. I had my shades on and a hat. I'm walking out of like a bar and she's walking through, right? She's staring at me the whole time. I'm like, oh, okay, she's probably going to say something about the show, take a picture. Cool, whatever, let's do it. She just comes right up as she gets to me, and she just reaches at my face, takes my sunglasses off, takes my hat off, and says, I knew that was you. And I said, lady, have you lost your goddamn mind? Because she's got to be at least 43. You should know better.
You
That's what I
should
told her.
know better.
You should know better, lady. Like, I don't give a damn.
Right.
Fuck all the TV at this point.
Right.
You should know better.
Right.
I think that beats mine because once a girl, she like grabbed me up. It happened so fast. And she kissed me. And then she recited, that's not your auntie, that's your mother. And I was like, first of all, kissed me?
Yeah,
and it was
that's
like
wild.
at the height, like when monkeypox first started.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
And I'm already a germaphobe. I was like, I
Yeah.
gotta go to the bathroom and wash my cheek.
Wash everything.
It was not,
Nah, legit.
But yeah.
People be doing little weird stuff, man.
Like,
but it's
come
like
on,
I don't have people
boundaries.
stop them in the middle of the street, jump out the car.
Yes.
and
I had a
run
bus
up.
driver. I had a bus driver cut me off in traffic in New York City.
A bus driver.
Go in front of me, open his door, and go, "Hey, I knew that was you in traffic." I'm
Yeah.
like,
It's crazy, bro.
Cops have chased me and Lavelle down.
really?
We were like, what the fuck is about to happen? Just to get a picture.
You gotta get that PBA card then.
Yeah, give me the PBA card.
Right.
You chasing me
For
down.
sure.
Yeah, it was
That PBA
crazy.
card.
All right, let's get into some fan questions, then
Yes.
we'll get you out of here.
Do it.
Oh man. We're gonna have to cut a lot of stuff from this episode. I'm kidding. All right. So Dami Banks asked, who is your wish co-star to work with besides Gianni Paolo? No, he didn't say that last part. No.
From the
In
Cross
general,
universe?
anyone in the world.
Oh, anyone in the world would probably be Denzel, bro.
Nice.
Denzel
That's
for
a good
sure. I would love to do something with Denzel.
Right.
Definitely.
What about you, Toy?
Oh gosh. There are a few. Viola Davis, Leonardo DiCaprio,
Definitely.
Meryl Streep. I love Angela Bassett. Sheesh. I mean, the list can continue.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Yeah, I was just curious.
Misha Green, like, what?
Yeah.
Jordan Peele, like, there's so many people. I hope y'all watching this.
I hope y'all watching this.
She's so funny. When she's not here, we need a new button now. When me and Mike, we need a new button that goes, okay. It's just Toya going,
Yeah, okay.
Because every time I
gonna
feel something,
program
I'm just gonna click that button. I don't need to say anything.
Yeah, could program her voice in.
If you could bring one character back to life from OG Power to be on Force, who would you choose?
One character back to one.
If you don't say Ghost, everyone's gonna kill you.
You say if I don't say
If you don't say
Yeah.
Ghost, because everyone's like, he's still alive. He's coming back to
no,
Force.
I still think that.
Honestly, I would say Lobos, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you watch this episode?
Yeah, he's
That was-
great.
that was-
Like, yeah,
that was
I would
insane.
probably
I
say
love
bring
that.
Lobos back or Lakeisha and have
Yeah.
her over there because I think that'd be dope with her in
Yeah.
Chicago. She was already there filming The Shy and shit.
right.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She said she didn't remember
because
meeting me.
with
Remember
Tommy,
that?
that would be
I
dope.
sent you that post.
Last episode was Melanie. Episode before was with Lala.
Lala, yeah.
And I was like, you know Kris Lofton, right? And she goes, no, I don't
No,
think
but she don't know me, yeah.
Yeah, she's
But
like,
then
I don't think you ever
posted
met
in
her.
the story that they were together. I was like, y'all.
No, he did. He
you
posted a
shared it.
picture of them two together, and then the next story was the clip of him saying, us saying, oh yeah, she's like, oh yeah, I don't really know Kris Lofton. And
Listen.
then the next story is literally them two together, like,
Yeah,
It's
Lala, that
okay.
was funny. It's
Life
okay,
happens.
Lala.
You're moving
Yeah, I
fast.
know. You got a lot going on. We meet 1,000 people a day.
Y'all on
Lala.
a red carpet.
Yeah, we
offer
meet 1,000
grace.
people a day. I
Yeah,
get it.
exactly.
I just wanted to remind
It was
you
funny, though.
that we met a couple times.
Right.
You know?
all right, so _ Marielle _ says, what did he most enjoy about playing his character?
Oh man, what I most enjoyed about playing my character is like living out that dark side of a life that, like, you know, or like the possibilities of what your life could have been had you not got your shit together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been dark. I love that. And like I said, I love playing complex characters. So I love when the character is so far removed from, like, me. Like, yeah, I can get a little hood, a little crazy, something like that sometimes, but I'm not Janard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so far from that. So I love to play that angle. That is my favorite thing, and just being able to just do fly shit. We come to work every day, bro. We be fly. I'm riding around in Lambo trucks and wearing like the latest shit. I'm basically shopping because I'm looking. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to buy these,
Bro, that's all I do.
I'll do. I'll be like, wait a minute, damn, Monique. I'll be like, damn, Frank, what is this? What is this? Okay. I'm like, wait, was it Farfetched or Essence or what was it? Saks or okay? Don't worry, I'll find it. Don't worry, I'll find it.
Yeah, that is the best thing about acting.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
No, I was gonna say killing the pockets because they put us in so many like dope clothes. I'd be like, dang, I want to go get those shoes.
Got to.
Yeah.
And then you look at the price, you be like, ooh.
Yeah, it's like I gotta have
But
it.
I still gotta get it.
Upset sometimes.
So then you take it home with you in the backpack, and if you don't get a text message from the wardrobe,
Then
you're
it's
like,
good.
I think I'm good. No,
Where
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Stars, if you guys are watching this, I've never stolen anything
At
from
all.
the
Nothing. Mark Canton. Love you.
They watch every episode. Mark
Yeah, no, Mark's the man.
But yeah, that is the best part about being an actor is that you get to live out those fantasies that you would never be able to do.
Never be able to do, or not be able to do it and get away with it, or live to talk about it, or whatever, and all that type of stuff, and it's dope. And to like be home in Chicago, because I'm actually from Chicago, and I've worked with a lot of my friends, and it's just crazy. Like, I was really doing the show with one of my best friends, Barton Fitzpatrick. He played Blackston for like 4 or 5 episodes in the first season. So that was dope to me, just the whole thing, and just being on Power, bro. Like, I'm still a fan, like I say.
So you were a fan from the very beginning, too?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like, I put another video up a long time ago of me, like 7, 8 years ago, calling the cable company because my shit wasn't working. It usually drops at midnight, and it wasn't on there. And I'm on the phone telling them, like, how I need to be watching Power right now. You're fucking this up for me. Like, I literally.
So crazy.
Yeah, like 8 years ago, I was
Full
on the phone
circle.
with like Comcast, Xfinity or something like that.
Damn, that's so wild, bro.
Yeah.
So to close it out, what can you? Obviously, you know, we know that we can't do spoilers, but like, can you give us any little tidbit? Like where's your character leaning? Is it any anything like that, or
My character is leaning. Oh man, yeah. Without giving nothing away, it's gonna be a redemption story for my character.
I love that.
You know, I think this could be the season where people might still hate me,
right?
But I think they might start to be like, you know what? I feel sorry for him,
Like,
and I'm
I
rooting for him.
understand why, yeah.
I'm rooting for you right now, and I kind of feel sorry for you. I don't necessarily hate you as much as I did 6 episodes ago. I think that's this. I got my little boom, rock bottom, and kind of try to rise back up, and then you never know because nobody's safe in Power.
Right.
So,
well, think about it. Tariq was the most hated character on television for how long, and now everyone loves that character. So
exactly.
Anything can happen. The Power
Anything
universe.
can happen, man. We're gonna see.
Out of this season, what would you say your episodes that you're most looking forward to, or having the
3 and
audience see?
4.
3 and
I can't
4.
wait for 3 and 4 for my character at least. Nice. Yeah, episode 3 and 4 this season gonna be crazy for my character.
This is just like toying with the fans because there's no Power right now for like 3 or 4 months. They're gonna be like 3 and 4 means nothing to us.
Yeah,
nothing.
Shall we just get
nothing.
one?
Yeah, bro. But oh man, it's crazy. I'm gonna show. I think I might have showed you a clip. I don't know. I'm gonna show you a little clip of something that I might have just got on the Video Village.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
you know those Video Village clips. Yeah, you know them Village clips, baby.
But we'll definitely have you back on when Force airs. Also, maybe have you back on to host.
Oh, for sure.
I know me and Mike are traveling the next like couple months, so I would love to have you on. I would love maybe you guys that's what I kind of want for this show. I want it to be that. I want everyone in the Power universe to host, interview, to do whatever, and it just be like a fun thing. Like, it doesn't always need to be me and Michael. Like, that's where we're trying to build this too. Kind of like a Power Confidential.
You should. That's what I was gonna say. You should holler at them and let this be the after show.
Hey, you think we haven't?
You say, hey,
They don't. I don't know. They just don't. It is what it is.
Hey,
we
man.
would love for this to be the whole Power After Show. Like, it's why we did it, you know? But you know what it is? You pitch to a network, you're waiting for a year or 2 years. So Michael was like, let's just do it and we'll see if they like it. I know they like it because we've had calls with them, but nothing to where they want it to be that.
Yeah.
And it is what it is, you know? But we have the pull with everyone. Everyone comes on, so we'll see. Holler at us, stars.
He said, we'll see. Holler at us.
If the price is right, baby.
Yeah.
The boys are making good money right now with the pod.
Yeah.
Hey, nah, he crazy, man. I fuck with him. Oh, man.
But yeah, plug your stuff. Plug your Instagram, TikTok, everything, anything you got coming out.
Oh, yeah, man. Kris D Lofton is Chris with a K. None of that CH stuff. That's what I always tell people. And I got a couple things I'm doing, voiceover stuff too, man. Like I just did Family Guy, so I'm gonna be on.
Oh, dope.
No.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, bro.
Was that crazy?
fucking nuts? It was crazy.
Did you voice over that in Studio City over there?
No, I did it in Chicago. I did it in Chicago because I booked it while I was in Chicago. It was an offer though. Well, I know.
Okay, offer. Stop playing with you.
yeah.
But no, we already did the little interview. But yeah,
Right.
but I got that from being at Soho House, bro. Like literally, I met the creator, one of the creators of Family Guy, and he created the Cleveland show. Shout out to Rich Apple. Met him there. And we made it happen, bro. He was just a good dude. And I did an episode of Family Guy for this season that's coming up. And I'm gonna do another animated thing, Netflix. You know, they're remaking Good Times, the old school TV show.
Dope.
But it's animated and it's gonna be on Netflix with Norman Lear and Steph Curry and Norman Lear are producing. And I just did a few episodes of that too.
Booked and busy.
I love that.
Now hiatus life crazy, man. I'm about to go file for unemployment on them on Monday. I'm gonna be at the office. I'm gonna have to wear a mask.
Yeah, they're gonna go to your Instagram. They're gonna go to your Instagram. They're gonna see your fits. They're gonna see you throwing money. They're like,
I need my $450 a week. Run it. These checks are done. The checks have stopped.
Toya, plug everything that you got coming up. Instagram.
Well, okay. So my Instagram is Toy Official, TOYOFFICIL, and that's all across all Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all of that. I don't have a Facebook again. And you know, I'm just auditioning.
Yeah,
okay.
Bro, this hiatus, it's so hard. You don't have enough time, and then it's the holiday. It's just like.
I did get some offers though.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk off air.
Yeah.
I love that about it.
She said we'll talk off there. Yeah.
Gianni V Paolo, Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you follow Michael Rainey Jr. Where's 22. We have the Where's 22 vlogs. We're releasing every couple weeks now on Michael's channel. Merch. We're gonna have new merch for Christmas coming up, so we're gonna be releasing that within the next week. This episode comes out on Tuesday, November 1st. Today. I think it's today only. I have to talk to Dave. All of the Day One Crew Has It hoodies. It's our last restock. They're going to be 22% off today.
Oh, nice.
22% off today only. So make sure you go get those. Link in bio, everything. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you, Kris, for coming on, bro.
Yes.
What an episode. I knew it was going to be this.
Your energy is everything.
Oh, man, thank you.
Like,
man.
you funny.
She said, like, you funny. Hey, no, it's one of my, it's on my bucket list to just get extremely kind of either drunk or smoke a blunt and just go do stand-up and not care if anybody laughs.
Have you done stand-up before?
Never. I just want to try it. I just want to go to an open mic one day. And
Dude, you could go to Flappers and
try
do
one
5
day.
minutes.
I'ma try
I did it for years. I did stand-up for years.
one day.
Yeah, that's good. So I can say,
Toya,
I'm scared.
Toya, thank you for guest hosting.
Yeah, you snapped, man.
Everyone follow Toya.
Thank you.
Everyone follow Toya for doing this. I appreciate it. She came in clutch last minute.
Yes.
Yep.
He sent me a text at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I was asleep. And I woke up, I saw it. I kind of got scared because
He was
I'm
in, like, Germany.
I was in Germany. It was like 4 o'clock.
But I forgot that you were out of town. So when I saw it, I was like, oh shit. Like, I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
And I responded, I was like, hi. And you were like, are you in New York? I'm like, no, whatever. And then you told me, I was like, oh, what an honor. So
Yeah.
yes, thank you for having me.
I did. I looked at the clock. I was like, oh shit. I wasn't even paying attention.
I'm just happy you're safe because I didn't know what the hell with this one.
Right.
5 a.m. I was like, what is going on?
I'm like, I need you, Toya.
Yeah.
Also, it's so funny. It's like, if something happened to me, the first person I text is Toya. I'm like, hey, Toya, I'm in a bind. Can you get me out of here?
I'm in a bind. That's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love you guys.
Bro, nothing but. Always.
Toya, you have to give us, what we do at the end of the episode, right?
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
The crew has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you, Kris.
Love, bro.
Thank you.
Nothing but. Thank you.